Yes, sir. We are live. Amazing. What's going on, guys? Happy Sunday. It's the first of the month. All right, guys, let's get into this. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Hey, guys, what's going on? This is the conservative speaking. For those of you who do not know who I am the conservative. I am here to speak on current events that are affecting our country. So, give me a little bit. Maybe I'm sure you guys are not hearing it, but I'm kind of under the weather. But I'm going to march on through. So like I said before, I am the conservative. Um, I normally make content on uh, current affairs that are occurring within our country and how these very things uh, affect our country and how if it's detrimental to our society in whole, how we can address it so that we can make this country great. And clearly there are a lot of things that are happening to my country that that continues to put this country in a rot. And we will discuss that in full. But before we do, for those of you that are tuning in, I just need you to do a few things for me. If you're tuning in into this live broadcast, first thing I'm going to need you to do is, if you're tuning in, I need you to hit the like button if you're tuning in into the show, because it helps with the algorithm and it allows YouTube to promote this particular broadcast even if they don't want to, because I am sure that a lot of my content is probably being shadow banned. So hit the like button if you're tuning in into the show, because it helps YouTube to promote this particular broadcast along with any other content that I choose to upload on my channel. But for this particular broadcast, I need you guys to hit the like button, okay? Also, I need you guys to leave a comment during and after the show. All right? Again, helps with the algorithm and allow YouTube to promote this particular broadcast. I would like for this broadcast to show up on the main feeds on the YouTube page. It would be really, really, really nice if that were to happen. Like the live stream, and for those of you that would like to be a part of the show, there is the the link is at the bottom of the screen. Also the link is available in the comments section. In the event that you guys would like to join the show, I always encourage any viewer is that is viewing the live stream to join the show, so we can have uh, a dialogue about the issue at hand. Or you guys can sit back and hear me present my monologue for for the time allotted. Either or is fine. So I will leave the link. Yeah, so I'll leave the link at the bottom of the screen for those of you that want to join the show, or you can just click on the hyperlink in the comment section. I think that will be a lot easier. Okay, so now that we got that out of the way, all right. So you guys clearly see the title on top, and there's a specific reason for that. So last week, I believe around the 26th or so, there were a stream of, oh, there were a multitude, a string, I'm sorry. There were a string of flash robberies that were occurring in Philadelphia. And it was over a police officer who everybody felt wrongfully killed a a black man while he was involved um while he was involved in a traffic incident where he was driving erratically, and the police officer decided to draw his weapon and fire first. Regardless of how, but regardless of the situation, uh these very black monkeys decided to take it upon themselves to loot and destroy several businesses throughout the city. And whenever I hear about this, the first thing that usually comes to mind are blacks that are opportunistic people that want to behave like monkeys, who always wanted to behave like monkeys, and would use this particular issue, or this particular incident, this police involved shooting, to go out and do the very thing that they always wanted to do in the first place. We need to start calling out the behavior for what it is. And these are nothing more than a bunch of black monkeys that are wrecking the city, all because they want to, all because they are evil, angry people. And I've always said that not all, but most blacks are very angry and evil people. And the reason being is because of the very society that they have created that is separate from the normal society in America. All right. Now, notice that all of these people that were committing these string of flash looting were all black. You don't see one single white person in that video. They are all a bunch of black monkeys. And I'm telling you, the reason why I call them black monkeys is because of the way that they were acting. I mean, just look at the way that they were responding um, to to that particular incident. Just look at what they were doing. I mean, blacks behaving the same way that an undomesticated wild monkey would in the wild, behaving in the same manner. And then these will be the same blacks that will cry racism when these very businesses choose to leave the very neighborhoods that they decided to loot and destroy. They'll be the first ones to scream victim for the very act that they created, because you have to remember one thing. When it comes to blacks wanting to play the victim, it's never their fault. It's always somebody else's fault, for the reason why nobody wants to give the blacks anything. Remember, it's always somebody else's fault. It's never their fault. For instance, whenever you hear of the blacks getting on welfare and remaining in their deplorable, despicable area, they will always blame the government for making them be a part of it. The first thing that they'll say is, well, the government put us on welfare. They created these systems, and yet they were the ones that voluntarily decided to be on welfare. But rest assured, it's never their fault. It's the government's fault. It's somebody else's fault for them being on welfare. When you hear about a string of businesses, whether they are whether they are commercially chained or whether they're independently owned, simple mom and pop shops, when you hear about these businesses that are packing up and leaving in druids in these black neighborhoods, the first thing that these so-called black leaders will say is, well, they are being racist. They are being racist for wanting to leave the black community. Never mind the fact that the blacks will come in and create almost $1 billion worth of damages. Never mind that. Oh no, we can't blame the blacks for that. And trust me, if we do, we have another excuse for that. Oh no, these these business owners are racist because they no longer want to serve the black community because they are black. These are supposed to be the people that are supposed to be looking out for the best interest of the blacks. And yet they do it, and yet they do the complete opposite by supporting their niggerish behavior. And just to give you guys an example of what I am speaking about, here are some clips from the very flash looting that occurred within the city. So you're going to see a string of videos just to give you guys a glimpse of what was happening, and so you guys will be able to understand what I'm speaking about. So without further ado, here we go.
Got one! Got one! Got one! Got one! Uh-huh! 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 Free iPhones! Free iPhones!
Now, guys, I want you to seriously tell me that that the actions of these blacks do not resemble the actions of a wild, undomesticated monkey in the wild. Tell me that their very actions doesn't remind you of a wild monkey. This is what a wild, undomesticated monkey will do. And these blacks behave like they were raised by monkeys. I mean, just look at them.
iPhones! Look, security running! Oh, shit, I saw. Yeah, man!
Amazing. And so these blacks decided to randomly loot a iPhone store where these blacks these blacks went in and stole a multitude of iPhones. And these are the same blacks that will retrieve these iPhones and then try to sell them on the hot market. Amazing. This is the prime example of what happens when you refuse to put these monkeys in the very cage that they should have been in. That is amazing. Now, the woman that you're hearing in the background will soon reveal her face in the second video that I'm getting ready to show. So, I'm sorry. So this woman right here, this is the woman that you were hearing in the background that was enabling the niggerish behavior that you were seeing from these black monkeys. She is the one that was behind recording the monkeys as they were committing their crimes on social media. Uh, this is a new low now where people are looking for attention. I guess they call it clout. I don't know what I don't know the new slang that these new Gen Zers are coming up with, but I guess they're calling it clout. I just call it attention. These are attention seeking people that are looking to seek attention at any cause, even if it incriminates them while doing so. And this fat this fat stupid hungry hippo looking black female is recording an actual blacks committing a crime in real time, and she's posting it for the whole world to see. Again, this is the new thing that these Gen Zers are doing. Attention at any cost.
Everybody must eat. Everybody must eat. Everybody must eat. Everybody.
Okay, now I have something to say about that. This black woman is claiming that everybody must eat. Okay, so I have two things to speak on that. First off, how are the blacks going to be able to eat at the very at a liquor store that they are randomly choosing to loot? And second of all, considering the fact that she looks like she weighs well over 200 pounds, the last thing that this woman should be speaking of is eating.
Everybody must eat. Yes. Everybody must eat. Everybody must eat. Everybody must eat. Everybody must eat.
This is amazing. And so these wild black monkeys are randomly attacking, or they're randomly trying to break into this liquor store just to obtain something, just because. Just because. Again, this is the type of behavior that you would expect from wild animals. And these blacks are behaving like wild animals. But I'm gonna go a step further. They are behaving like monkeys. I mean, just look at them. This is something that a wild monkey would do. A wild monkey will go around and start breaking things and tearing things apart, just like these blacks are doing, right in our very own eyes.
Talk about. Rest well, Eddie. Rest well, Eddie.
Now, she's saying, "Rest well, Eddie." So I guess Eddie is the guy that was initially pulled over by police for driving erratically and was shot and killed by police. And regardless of how you feel about the situation, history continues to repeat itself when these angry blacks who are children of Satan decide to take the opportunity to loot several businesses surrounding the Philadelphia area just because of that specific situation. And these blacks would have done this anytime they wanted to. They just wanted to pick the perfect opportunity to commit uh to commit a random acts of crime, and they want to blame it on some black guy that was driving erratically that was shot and killed by police. The truth of the matter is these blacks would have done this at any time. They're just choosing to pick that particular time to want to decide to destroy and loot properties, all because they are angry. And it just goes to show you how dumb black people are. These are the same blacks that then will reverse the idea that businesses do not want to give blacks anything. And yet these are the same blacks that are destroying the very businesses that would want to serve them. Well, why should anybody serve the blacks? I will truly stand by any business that chooses to purposely not serve blacks. I understand it. I get it. I absolutely get it when you see a black person walking into your business. Of course, you should of course every business person at this point should treat every black person that walks into that business as if they are going to loot in that business. You should always follow them around. If they stand there, if they happen to be there within a specific period of time and they look as if they're loitering as opposed to trying to purchase an item, you should definitely follow them around. You should always ask questions. You should, because the blacks that were before them made it to where you have no choice but to treat all blacks as if they are criminals, because for the most part, not all, but most black people are criminals.
Uh oh, look, here come more people. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
It's just amazing that this woman, this fat, hungry hippo looking black woman would record a bunch of blacks behaving like wild monkeys. I just find it astonishing that 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 she will do that, given the fact that these wild monkeys were committing a crime in real time. And not only is she recording these wild black monkeys committing a crime in real time, but she's also posting it on social media for the world to see, including the Philadelphia Police Department. That is amazing.
Let's go. Let's go.
That is amazing, folks. And here's another clip of them committing, or here's another clip of them looking to want to commit yet another looting in a restaurant.
Laughing back there. She think it's a joke. Look, she laughing. Y'all, throw that chicken up here on my mom. Throw that fucking chicken up here.
Such exuberant language. I'm sure that her single mother did a tremendous job in raising her well. That is amazing. So this is coming from this was a an ex This coming from an X account coming from the Flyers, also called Z4 Bitch. And this person text, they really just tried to loot Popeyes. Excuse me, guys. Mm, amazing. Yes, it doesn't just stop there. These blacks are looking to become opportunistic people, and their opportunities will come from anywhere. Now, I want to actually go back to what she said in the beginning.
Look, the girl laughing back there. She think it's a joke. Look, she laughing. Y'all, throw that chicken up here on my mom. Throw that fucking chicken up here.
And so this fat, nasty, hungry hippo looking black female is speaking about the Popeyes employee throwing chicken to her side. Uh, the only thing that that woman should be throwing at her, throwing directly at her, is a keto diet. I mean, this woman sounds fat. She sounds as if a chicken is already stuck. And she's speaking as if she has a chicken stuck in her throat. This woman should not be speaking about getting any type of food because she looks like food. This woman is a walking whale. I know. How is it that she can be a whale, because whales can't necessarily walk? But I also say that, how in the world can she obtain the shape of a whale? Is my question. No woman should ever walk around with broad shoulders. I mean, this woman clearly is not poor when it comes to getting food in abundance, because she walks around. This woman has to weigh well over 200 pounds. I would have to estimate she that she probably is around 220. This woman can kill you just by sitting on you. And this woman is speaking about throwing chicken right next, I mean, to her. It's amazing, folks.
We want the chicken. What's up, gang? In the bag. We want the chicken. Look at mamas.
Look at these monkeys. Just a bunch of monkeys. And then take a look at this clip right here. I mean, just look at these monkeys. I just a bunch of black monkeys that are terrorizing businesses, and this woman that you hear in the background is recording the entire thing. Just amazing. And you wonder why nobody takes the blacks seriously. This is why. Why should anybody take the blacks seriously, knowing the fact that the blacks are capable of doing this? Now, I did not Photoshop this video. This was not Photoshop. This was a video that I happened to obtain through somebody's Twitter. They put it up for the whole world to see. This these are this is black culture in its essence. And we all identify the blacks for behaving in this manner. They look at them behaving like a bunch of monkeys. Just look. Just look. Look at these monkeys. Look at this monkey. Look at that monkey. Look at these stupid monkeys. Look at this stupid black monkey. I'm surprised that the police didn't choose to take her down. But just look at this. Just look at this again. Just look. I want you guys to see this. All black people. Why this woman is screaming in the background is beyond me, but her voice sounds like chalk. No, her voice sounds like fingernails on a chalkboard. It's just amazing. This woman, just look at these people. Just look at these people. Look at them. Look. Going on the map. And all all of this is funny. To be quite honest with you, if a police officer happens to take you down for committing this act, the police officer should also have the right to assault you, male or female. They have the right to assault you because at this point, you have all of these these people that are committing these acts. They're in large numbers. The police are going to have to do whatever they have to do. But this is a prime example of how these blacks will commit crimes and then will turn around and try to make themselves look like the victim as if the police officers are harassing them. I mean, just listen to this stupid black woman right here. Just listen to her. I don't got nothing. That's the blacks speaking their retarded black language. I don't got nothing. Let's look at this one more time. You guys have to look at this. All right, you have to look at this, and then there's no way. I want you guys to take a look at this and see exactly what I'm speaking of. See, know exactly what it is that I'm speaking about. I am not picking on these people. All right, these people look like a bunch of wild, undomesticated monkeys. So therefore, I'm going to call them monkeys. I mean, just look at the behavior from these black monkeys. Just look. I just want you guys to witness this. Just look. Just look. Look at what they're doing. Just look. I mean, just look at these monkeys. Just look at them. Now, looking at their actions. There's no way that you can tell me that they don't resemble the behavior of wild, undomesticated monkeys. Just look at them. That is amazing. Niggerish behavior at its best. Niggerish behavior at its best. And last but not least, here is a clip from the very person that supports this type of niggerish behavior. You guys might be familiar with this person.
And so they go out and they need to feed their child and they don't have money. So you maybe have to, they're put in a position where they feel like they either need to shoplift some bread or go hungry that night.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is Alexandria something or or whatever her middle name is. Cortez, also known as AOC. Uh the one of the progressive congresswoman, and is also a part of the squad with among the other angry females such as Ilhan Omar and Cori Bush and and the rest of them. This is a Democrat that is standing up and supporting people looting random businesses. And she says the reason why they do that is because they need to shoplift some bread or go hungry that night. Amazing. That is amazing. So AOC is saying that it's okay for people to loot because if they do not, they will go hungry that night. As if America is a third world country that doesn't give people the opportunity to earn a living so that they can go and purchase some bread so they won't have to go hungry that night. We also have something called the welfare system where lazy people can get on and they can get free bread or they can get welfare um stipulants or welfare stipends that will allow them to go out and get go out and obtain some bread so they won't have to go hungry that night. Now, listening to that, you would think that this woman is completely dumb, but I truly, truly do not believe that AOC is dumb. I believe she's an evil woman. She knows what she is doing. She is encouraging detrimental behavior in order to get these people to vote and continue to keep her in power so that she can continue to be compensated through these people's tax dollars. That's right. AOC is stringing on the people's emotions so that they can vote with their emotions to keep the same woman in power that will continue to keep their community a detrimental cesspool. Amazing. And the very people continue to vote for her because these people are dumb. Because these people would rather vote with their emotions as opposed to voting with logic, and that is what she is banking on. She is banking that these blacks and others are going to vote with their emotions, make them victims, paint them as victims so that they can continue to keep her in office so that so that she can be able to put them in a position where they will remain poor and remain a detriment to their society. But I always I always question whether AOC truly believes this. You know, maybe we should put it to the test. How about sorry, we dox her address? How about we dox her address and then we can get these deplorable, despicable blacks to vandalize her property. Let them vandalize her property. Let them loot out of her private property. And then let's see if she will continue to support this type of niggerish behavior. Let's see if she'll stand by it when it's done to her. You see, the reason why AOC can make um, an absurd statement like this is because she is okay with these set group of people that are willing to destroy their own community just as long as it doesn't end up on her front doorstep. Keep in mind, AOC's district is one of the worst in the country. And yet, and yet, she stands by all of these progressive stances because it's not in front of her doorstep. And notice that AOC doesn't live anywhere near the district that she serves. And I think we have to start making this a rule that if you are a congressperson or a senator and you choose to represent that specific state, that you have to live within the district that you serve. You have to actually live in that district. And see, if they did that, then more people will start to be honest about their intentions. But basically, what AOC is saying is that blacks are so dumb that they are willing to allow her to put in policies that will keep them poor and keep them creating these detrimental behaviors. Because we all know that black people in general are stupid people. They are. Let's just be honest. Black people in general are stupid people. Not all, but most black people are stupid people. Because black people, any black person that believes that they are a victim in a free country that gives them the free range to be the best that they can be, is a stupid person. And most black people believe that America is holding them back from being successful. These are stupid black people. I mean, most black people are very stupid. AOC is basically saying that people who shoplift, all right, or which are mainly the blacks. I mean, there are other I mean, there are other races who do it, but it's mainly black Americans. People who shoplift should have the right to do so because they need to eat. Basically, what AOC is saying, without saying it out loud, because AOC is a coward, she is saying that black people should behave like wild, undomesticated monkeys because that's the only way that they can be able to support themselves is by behaving like a bunch of wild, undomesticated monkeys. And the blacks fall for it. And the blacks truly believe that they need to behave in that manner. Sorry. And so if they are going
Back there, she think it's a joke. Look, she laughing.
sorry. And so if they're going to believe that they need to be that way, then I will call them out for what they are, which are stupid people. And many black people are stupid people. They are very stupid.
Y'all throw that chicken up here on my mom. Throw that.
So hold on, guys. I don't know what I'm doing right here. Give me 1 second, guys. Hold on 1 second. I gotta figure out what I'm doing. Okay. So that's the name of the game. Many black people are stupid people. Very stupid people. because anyone that believes that this behavior is okay clearly is a stupid person. And many blacks are stupid. They truly believe that this is the way that they need to behave in order to live through society without anybody even telling you this. AOC and many of these Democrats are basically saying that black people are wild, undomesticated monkeys. That's what AOC is saying without saying it. That's what all of these Democrats, including the great white dope Joe Biden, are saying, that black people are wild, undomesticated monkeys, and they need to conduct themselves in that manner in order for them to live within society. That their behavior should be justified because they are a bunch of wild, undomesticated monkeys. You guys, you people were able to see it for yourself. Look at the monkey behavior that you're seeing among the blacks. You people see it for yourselves. The fact that this woman who by the way goes by the name of Diasia, I think it's Diasia Black. What is her name? Diasia is it Lakewood? I want to say it's Lakewood. Let me just double check. Yeah, Diasia or Deja Blackwell. She's also known as Meatball on X, what used to be Twitter. Deja Blackwell. Deja Blackwell, who's known as Meatball. And um the nickname doesn't really give it much justice. The woman looks more than just a meatball. She looks more like a turkey ball. So the nickname doesn't necessarily fit the woman. She's more like a turkey ball as opposed of a meatball. This woman, who by the way who by the way was apprehended, I believe that same night, and now she has obtained a lawyer because they want to file. Well, I guess because her attorney wants to say that the the police behaved in a racist manner. These people will always play the race card, but the race card has already been denied. All right, it has already been null and void. I already null and voided for the blacks, yet the blacks want to continue to use the race card as their get out of jail ticket. But this woman is facing several felonies, and rightfully so. But in a city like Philadelphia, which has a progressive DA, more than likely she will get off scotch free after her bail was set. I can't believe that they actually set bail for this woman. I thought she would actually get off with no bail. But then again, this is exactly what needs to take place in order for these monkeys to be prosecuted. You see, they have to commit crimes that are so egregious that the DA has no choice but to take action. But then and only then will that happen. This is the city that you want to be in. Now, keep in mind those string of lootings occurred. In some parts they occurred in Center City. That Apple store. on 16, I believe it's on 16th and Chestnut. It's literally right downtown. At any time, people could have easily have have gotten hurt or or worse, just being around that specific area. No area in Philadelphia is safe. I mean, keep in mind they were doing a string of these lootings all throughout the city, Center City, Northeast Philadelphia, um, the Port Richmond area. Just a bunch of monkeys. Sorry, a bunch of monkeys. And blacks will continue to behave in this manner because they truly believe that their niggerish behavior will always be justified by pointing to some type of so-called social injustice to start creating mob justice, which is nothing more than blacks behaving like a bunch of wild, undomesticated monkeys. That's all that is. Or just blacks engaging in niggerish behavior. It's all niggerish behavior. Blacks behaving like a bunch of niggers. That's what you are seeing. And it's about time that this behavior is being called out for what it is. Now, YouTube can do whatever they want as far as trying to shadow ban me, shadow ban the comments, shadow ban the likes. They can try to suppress the truth as much as they can, but the proof is in the pudding. And I didn't even have to sift through this video in order to show the proof in itself. I didn't really have to go. I don't. Really, I didn't really have to do too much to show the proof in the pudding that there's no such thing as a race issue that the blacks are suffering in America. Blacks are not suffering from racism. Blacks are suffering from a lack of morality and character within the society that they reside in. Blacks believe that they are victims instead of victors, and they behave as such. And by the way, by the way, where are all of the so-called community activists? Yeah, they seem to be very, very mum when it comes to this. Where are they? Where are all the community activists? Where's Ben Crump? Where's this Juan DeSoto guy? Where are all these community activists in Philadelphia? Where are you people? All right? Where are you people? Where's Black Lives Matter? Oh, that's right. Oh, I'm sorry. No need to ask where they're at. They're the ones committing the crimes. Black Lives Matter, but I guess businesses do not matter. Where are all these people? All of these community activists that are supposed to stand up for their community. Where are these people at? Where are these people? People are pretty quiet when it comes to blacks destroying their own community. When it comes to blacks being a detriment to their own community. I just want to know where are these people at? Where are you people? This will be the time for you people to take charge and to speak up against the debauchery that you are seeing in the black community. Where are you people? all of you black community activists that are supposed to stand up for your black community. Where are you people when it comes to standing up and speaking out against this niggerish behavior? Nowhere to be found. When it comes to exploiting blacks, well, but when it comes to exploiting blacks being killed by police or by white people, whether it's justified or not, they're always there. They're there with their megaphones looking to speak out against racial injustice. But when it comes to blacks destroying their being a detriment to their own community, these people are mum to that fact. Where are all of you community activists speaking out against niggerish behavior? Where are you people? I thought you people cared about the blacks, but I guess not. But as long as this continues, I will continue to speak out against this. Amazing. So, ooh, but this is an amazing show. Thank you guys for tuning in and um check me out or stay tuned for future content that will be dropping from my channel. That is if YouTube doesn't shadow ban me already. And with that being said, this is the conservative. I'm signing out. Have a blessed Sunday. And people, if no one says anything about this matter, then you are just as guilty as the very people that were committing the acts. Silence treatment is the guilty treatment. Amazing, guys. Thank you all for tuning into the show, and I will see you guys when I see you. Amazing.